This one's a little bit more interesting for us. Kind of like the Tyler Perry one, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what type of rants we get out of this. But Deontay Wilder had an interview recently. He's talking about how crazy he got done by his ex.
Him and one of my kids' mother. You know what I'm saying? That my ex stole over $400,000 from me.
400?
Over $400,000 from me. She killed one of my childs because she couldn't get child support in the state that she was in. They had a cap on it, so she wanted to move to California. See, that was.
I believe that. I'm sorry. And not just because of the pictures that I seen of this girl. And I don't want to be overly stereotypical. Anyway, the whole thing about moving to California, didn't we see that allegedly in Brittany Renner's situation too, with her NBA boyfriend? It is a common thing, people. It is very, very common. You can say motherfuckers going to Turkey to get their hair done. They're going to Brazil to get their ass done. They're going to California for their lawsuits. I mean, for their child support. Real talk. It's a real thing.
Where all the girls go
That's
to.
what, California
because
got
them
the
lawyers
laws
out there waiting on them, and the laws is a woman is innocent until proven guilty, and a man is guilty until proven innocent. Good luck. And don't have no money because they're gonna extort you.
Yeah.
You understand me? Judges and lawyers knowing each other and all that, no telling, you know. And these times, motherfuckers freaking out here. They probably having sex with each other and shit and coming on and hitting your case down. You know what I mean? I done been through so much, bro. And to go through that and to have somebody that you done taken care of for years, a person. She was a person that lost her job she'd tell everybody she was a CPA, but you was a CNA, a certified nurse assistant. That's the lowest of the low in the hospital, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But you want to tell people you certain things because you want to look a certain part that you really not. You know what I'm saying? And now you lose your job as that. You can't even wipe ass right. You done lost your job wiping somebody's ass because you ain't wipe it right. He still stink. You know what I'm saying? And now you lose your job, you finna become homeless, and you got two people you taking care of. So I end up getting her and moving her with me. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And helped her out and all that stuff. And this is how you repay me. Dang. I took the role of being your son father, not just a daddy, but a father. Right. I went in so hard, bro. I went in so hard to the point where I put them on my wheel. I had a meeting with my kids. I said, how y'all feel if I scoot y'all over? I scoot over a little slide and let somebody else get a little bit of it. And, you know, my kids are amazing. They're my best friend. And they was down with it. So I moved a little space over and added her son in on my motherfucking wing. You ain't even my son for real. Right. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, that has to take a toll.
I put her in my wheel as well too. Yeah. You was just my girlfriend. You ain't even my wife.
I hope that still ain't dead, man.
Yeah, man. I hope that still ain't. One time the son said, "You ain't my daddy." Now that's one thing you don't say to a man that ain't your daddy. Don't remind him that you ain't his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Don't remind me that.
I know that, but you ain't got
right. I done fed you, took you on all these trips, giving you a beautiful life. Yeah. I ain't your daddy. I'm put you on my wheel. Bro, when he did that, bro, I ran to my lawyer to try to get that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I felt like I was finna have a heart attack. Seriously.
Yeah, that's enough. We don't need any more context. Sorry. Deontay, I look at the situation just off of what he's saying in this particular interview, and I say, like, a lot of men get taken advantage of, get fucked over for their bread. Yeah, we see it all the time. Is it always a sucker? Is it people that get lined up? Is it people that really, really get taken advantage of out there? It can happen to the best of the best. I don't want to act like everything's so clearly in your face. You could really be thinking you're falling in love with this fucking person. They could have presented there's manipulative people out there, presented a beautiful person to you. And y'all just did life together. And then later on, you found out like, oh shit, you really are the devil. I didn't know. You got me. It happens. They say the closest people to you is the ones that do it, right? But we have to make an exception to that common occurrence for Deontay here. And the reason why is because you come off like a sucker the moment you start telling me that situation about your will. So you have biological children already. You said you approached your children to see if they could be moved aside for this stepchild and this woman that came into your life that you moved in because she was allegedly fucked up and you helping to save her. This is a captain's. Can I find her? This is a Captain Save a Hope moment that we're hearing right now. This shit sounds like you's a whole sucker. Why is she and this kid on your will bumping aside your own biological kids? Why? Let me see if I can find her. Deontay Wilder's ex-girlfriend. Let's see if we can find her. Beautiful woman too. Beautiful woman. Can we find her? Beautiful woman. Oh, they got her with a new chick, a new nigga now already. I want to find her Instagram. Let me see if I can find her Instagram. I'd rather that. Ex-girlfriend Instagram. Sometimes Instagrams paint the picture, man. Not always, but sometimes they do. Is this it? Telli Swift? Is that her? Let me see. That looks like her. Telli Swift. Is this her? Is this her? Let me do one more check and I'm going to bring it up here on the screen. Is Telli Swift the ex-girlfriend of Deontay Wilder that is now suing him? Is it suing or is it just a child support thing? Suing him. Let me see. Let me see if we found her. Telli Swift. Yes, the person you're talking about is Telli Swift, sometimes written as Telli Swift Chantel. And she has publicly taken legal action against Deontay Wilder, but not in a typical suing for money civil lawsuit sense that most people think of. Here's the situation based on reporting. Telli Swift, real name Chantel Swift, is a reality TV personality and entrepreneur who was Deontay Wilder's fiance and mother of his youngest daughter. Is this the same person? I thought it was a stepchild that you were saying, you ain't my daddy. They were in a long-term relationship that began around 2015 and ended 2024. What legal action she's taken in June 2024? Swift filed for a temporary restraining order. Oh, it's getting plot's thickening now. I'm already against Deontay here. Plot's thickening. Alleging domestic violence and abuse during the relationship. But then again, that could be bullshit. Hold on. A judge granted that order. Okay. She made serious allegations of physical and emotional abuse in court filings, including choking, spitting on her, and other harmful behavior, which are part of the legal complaint for protection. Is she suing him? The action she took is domestic violence restraining order filing, not a regular lawsuit for damages, like suing him for money. A restraining order, okay. If this is the same person he's talking about, if it's not, then you just got women issues, period. But if this is even a different person, it just turns the fucking pointer finger even more towards you, buddy. But let's take a look. If this is her, 2.1 million, Telli Swift. Okay, very classy so far. I love it so far. Beautiful woman. What's this Nick Cannon shit? Because you know Nick Cannon got a lot of them. What's this? Do you have anything with Deontay on your page? Is she a I got work done girl? You know, they always be having the same fucking scars tattooed on their hips and thighs, right? The same injection spots and shit. It's like, all right, all y'all getting the same spots tattooed, the same areas, all of y'all, huh? Everybody started in the gym all of a sudden. That's how you built. Anyway, let me stop. Is this the same person? All right, so this is what I'm trying not to do, people. Beautiful woman. But I'm trying not to just take a beautiful, glammed up girl that might have work done on her body. And I'm trying not to stereotype a woman like that and just looking at her as a typical, trophy girl that comes across a lot of these celebrities. I'm trying not to because there's just some very wholesome, quality, gorgeous ass women out there. So I'm going to stay where I'm going to stay. Deontay, you're a sucker to me. And that's the problem with a lot of you niggas, man. A lot of you motherfuckers never had no championship rings, no playoff appearances, no all-star games, no nothing until you got some celebrity or you got some money, and then you went to the trophies. Now I get it. All of a sudden, you got all these dimes lining up in front of you, or backstage, or at your fights, or screaming your name, or DMing you. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Opportunity could kill a nigga. Opportunity hurts a lot of hurt. I had opportunity fuck me up a couple times too. Opportunity would kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But once you start talking about I'm moving her in, I'm calling the kid mine, I'm putting you on my fucking will, buddy. If you're being a sucker, you're being a sucker. I'm sorry. I don't care how fucking bad. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Y'all think I'm joking? If Beyonce walked in this room right now and said, ARP, I've been watching your podcast for the last 2 years. Put me in your will and I'm yours. I scratched the fuck out of my head. That means I would think a little bit. But I'd be like, hold on, something's wrong here. It don't line up. If it don't line up, it don't. Yeah, it's Beyonce. Take your pick, people. Beyonce, Rihanna, who's the baddest to y'all? Whoever y'all say. They walking right now. You got the nigga that's gonna be goofy. Don't know what the fuck to do, how to react, because he got no championship rings. He's never been there, never been in the end zone before. Then you got the guy that's just like, yes, look at I love you. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter whether this is right, this is wrong. You need to be on the wheel. I got you. Let's go. Now I get to have Beyonce with me. And then you got the third person, a head scratch guy, at least real enough to tell you that I'm considering. But the head scratch is like, something is wrong here. You got $1 billion husband that you've been with for 30 years. Why the fuck are you walking up to my door now? Something's wrong. Somebody get Jay on the phone. I want to talk to Jay. I got to ask some questions. I got to look around the internet. I got to run some chat GPTs. I got to ask her some questions. Now I might pull out the body count question for B. That's my double. I'm trying to get on my Chappelle shit a little bit, my callbacks. I'm far from a comedian. But real shit. Like, I got to ask some I got to figure out what the fuck is going on here. What is this? You want to be put in my will, Beyonce? There's a reason why. I thought you was richer. It's all of this shit to answer. He mentioned the scenario of him being told that this girl had a different type of title in the hospital, and he's allegedly found out something different. You know what I'm saying? So how does this girl get next to you to the point where she could be all these things later, right? And a nigga can get tricked, but you look like the celebrity that was on sitting at the top of the world when you was knocking everybody out, and you was the man. You went and got your trophy wife. She fell on hard times, whatever. You brought her into the crib, and you pushed your own words. Even push your own kids to the side a little bit for her and her kid. There's sucker qualities there. There's some sucker qualities there, man. Pussy ain't worth that much. You motherfuckers treat pussy like, yo, side topic. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let me do it real quick. Fellas, please continue to go out into the world and carry something that is a fight for all of us men. You guys have put the wrong value on pussy. The wrong valuable. Everything's valuable. Whatever somebody brings to the table, man, woman, physical, emotional, financially, supportive, whatever, can be beneficial and has a value to it. Okay? But if I keep saying the same word, I'll get demonetized if you curse too much in the same. So I'm just going to keep saying P. The value that y'all put on P is crazy. Is fucking, like, I mean, literal dollar amounts. That's why the whole world is turned into tricks. I get it. It ain't pimping if you got it. But you guys are infecting this crop of women that really are believing, and they've been proven right. It's not that they're wrong for believing. They've been proven right. Like, oh, no, this shit that I'm sitting on, it really should cost $50,000 tonight. When did that start? Because you niggas, you motherfuckers with money and power and celebrity don't know how to move because you got all these options and access in front of you. For every woman that's in front of me now because I'm Deontay Wilder and thinks that they're sitting on 50,000, there's one that thinks that they just sitting on, this one just belongs to ARP, period. I fuck with him. And that one's bad too. What's wrong with these niggas? What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? Some of these niggas get with a chick and it's like they hold their morals, their values, their children, everything is pushed to the side. Like, yo, pussy is good, pee is good, but Jesus Christ, it's not curing cancer, people. The fuck? What the fuck? And then you want to act like you don't know why you losing your shit. Because you had this Instagram model press you at your fight. I'm just making up a story. Press you at your fight, get next to you, move her and her kid in, and then go to California, which is his story, to seal the rest of the deal. Now, I don't got no money to my name, which is why I had to move in with you. But now that I got everything I need out of you, I know how to get myself to California so I could put in this child support shit. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't know if that's the same girl. Because he told me, I don't know. If the math don't add up, it don't add up, B. It don't add up when it starts, and the damn sure don't add up by the time you have a kid with it. That's when actually the subtraction starts, B. Subtracting from your fucking bank account. Look like another nigga with money and celebrity and didn't know how to act. And the main thing, people, I don't want y'all to think I'm being too tough on Deontay Wilder, because I know a lot of women fuck these guys over. But the piece that's triggered me in all of this that I'm focusing on is what he said about his will. He said he spoke with his own children and said, do you mind if I push out to the side so I could put this chick and her child on the will? That's the big catch for me there, where it just shows me what type of nigga you are. All right, let's move on. Fab, man. Let's brighten up the room, Fab. Because these niggas is tripping.